Number 4, Will Aguilar. Number 5, Cameron Hickory. Number 6, Julian Gonzalez. Number 7, Jeremiah Caesar. Number 8, Cameron Fontenot. Number 9, Gus Milligan. Number 11, Cage Lamar. Number 13, Clay Gaskin. Number 15, Logan Gray. Number 16, Caleb Dumont. Number 18, David Nolan. Number 19, J.T. Tugwin. Number 23, Blake Ranger. Grant Charlie. Number 26, Cameron Broussard. Number 27, Carol Eller. Number 28, Patrick McCord. Number 29, Mark Johnston. Number 30, Drew Blanchard. Head coach John Michael Collins. Assistant coach Jason Luton. Aaron Stanley. Keith Lynette. With the record of 19 and 14, district record 64. Teurlings Catholic Rebel. When your name is called, line up. Number 1, Braxton Gallant. Number 2, Canton Dye. Number 4, Nick Webb. Number 5, Nathan Cantrell. Number 6, Cade Sagne. Number 8, Grant Clark. Number 10, Maxim Doucette. 11, Dave Turner. Number 12, Tyler Blanc. Number 13, Trevor Dupree. Number 14, Evan Meir. Number 15, Dylan Langlanay. 16, Kalen Doucette. 17, Glenn Blanchard. 18, Connor Dickinson. 19, Cameron DeLong. 21, Tate Seymour. 22, Garrett Goudreau. Number 3, Caitlin Lejeune. Number 4, Hunter Landry. 25, 25, Caleb Washington. 27, Justin with Denise. Head coach, Michael R. Thibodeau. Principal, Michael Barber. Assistant coaches, Richie Garrett. Chase Garrett. Matt McMillan. Overall record, 25-10. District record, 9-1. Umpires for today's game. Out of the Alexandria District, Mike Steekers, Lance Sanders, Jacob Salvo, Travis Broussard. We now have
Live from McMurray Park in Sulphur, Louisiana, it's the LHSAA Division II State Baseball Championship as Teurlings Catholic will take on our St. Louis Catholic Saints. The LHSAA thanks the All-State Sugar Bowl for sponsoring all LHSAA state championship events, trophies, and awards. For over 80 years, the Sugar Bowl has been preserving the past and ensuring the future of amateur sports in Louisiana. Thank you to Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a major sponsor of all LHSAA state championship events and sponsor of the Louisiana High School All-Star Games. Baden Sports, the official ball provider of the LHSAA. Authentic, innovative, Baden shares your passion for a better game. The New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans are proud sponsors of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association. Talking T-Shirts is the official merchandiser of the LHSAA. And special thanks to the partners of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association's Regional Healthcare Network, Tulane Institute of Sports Medicine, North Oaks Orthopedic Specialty Center, Green Clinic Orthopedic and the North Louisiana Medical Center, and Lake Charles Memorial Sports Medicine. Beautiful day out in Sulphur. Glad you could join us. First pitch will be at 12:07 as this game is being televised on Cox Sports. So the Saints come into this game with a record of 24-14. Saints defeated De La Salle, the number 9 team, in the first round. Went on to the second round and knocked off the number 1 seeded team in Division II in E.D. White. And then the dramatic game on Thursday where the Saints fell behind 6-1, scored 10 runs in the 6th inning to win it 11-6 over the University Lab Cubs. So here we are in the championship game with Teurlings Catholic. First trip back to the finals for the Saints since 2011, when the Saints last won a state championship. Saints own 3 baseball state championships in their history. Here we go from McMurray Park as we were in a delay due to TV. So Teurlings has taken the field. They are the home team as the lower seed. Teurlings is the number 3 seed. St. Louis comes in as the number 8 seed. Hayden Cantrell will be the pitcher for Teurlings. Crowd today for the Saints. As the Saints are taken up, Saints fans right behind home plate, all the way down the first base line. The student section up above the Saints dugout on the first base side. The first up for the Saints will be the shortstop Cameron Fontenot. First pitch to Fontenot, catches the outside corner for a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Fontenot, chopper towards second base. Second baseman charges, has it over to first in time for out number 1. So 1 out, that'll bring up the left fielder, Kyle Goodo. Goodo swings and misses at the first pitch. It's no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 misses high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Goodo. Goodo hits it foul down the right side. That'll get out of play. Swing and a miss on the high fastball, and Goodo strikes out for out number 2. So here's Julian Gonzalez with 2 down. First pitch misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike called. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Misses high and outside. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Gonzalez. Strike called on the high outside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Gonzalez. Nobody on for the Saints here in the top of the first. Pitch misses low, and it's a full count. "3-2 to Gonzalez. Here's the pitch from Cantrell, and it misses high, ball 4. Gonzalez will head down to first base, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Logan Gray. And Gray's going to be hit by the pitch in the helmet. Gray's okay. He jogs down to first base. Saints will have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And the first baseman, Mark Johnston, will bat. Gonzalez at second, Gray at first for Mark Johnston. First pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball misses low and outside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnston. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Johnson drives it to deep left center field. Going back. It's out of here. 3-run home run for Mark Johnston, and the Saints will take a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Wow, Johnston got all of that one. Put it in the parking lot, out over the left field wall. Johnson jumped all over that 2-1 fastball, put it out in the parking lot, and the Saints have a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first. Here's Clay Gaskin, the catcher. Gaskin swings at the first pitch and fouls it down the right side. It's no ball and 1 strike. No balls and a strike to Gaskin. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it down the right side again. Here's the 0-2 to Gaskin. Gaskin swings, foul, tips it, catcher hangs on to it for the out. 3 runs on a walk, a hit by pitch, and the 3-run home run by Mark Johnson, and the Saints lead it 3-0. We'll go to the bottom of the first. You're listening to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Welcome back to St. Louis Catholic High School baseball. Saints lead it 3-0 going to the bottom of the first. Up first for the Rebels is the pitcher, Hayden Cantrell. On the mound for the Saints will be the sophomore David Nolan. Freshman Clay Gaskin behind the plate. At first is Mark Johnson. Will Aguilar at second. Cameron Fontenot is at short, and Jeremiah Caesar is at third base. First pitch just misses off the outside corner from Nolan. 1 ball and no strikes. In the outfield, Kyle Goodo is in left field. Julian Gonzalez in center, and Gus Milligan in right. Logan Gray is the designated hitter for Nolan. The 0-1 misses high. It's 2 balls and no strikes now from Nolan. The 2-0 misses high, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. And inside for a ball 4. 4 straight pitches and a walk for Cantrell and the Rebels. So 4-pitch walk from Nolan to start off the inning. Nolan throws it down to first. Cantrell has to dive back. Shows bunt, pops it up. Gaskin can't find it, and it'll fall harmlessly near the backstop. So no balls and 1 strike. Hayden Judice of the Rebels. Cantrell on first, Judice at the plate, nobody out. It's no balls and 1 strike. Judice shows bunt. Nolan throws to first, close play, but Cantrell is back. Throws again. Johnston does a good job taking it off the bounce. Pitch from Nolan's in for a strike, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards Fontenot, flips it to Aguilar for 1 out over to first, and can't come up with it at first base. We get the out at second. There'll be 1 out at the inning. Throw from Aguilar is a little low. Johnston tried to scoop it out. Kept it in front of him. Keep the runner from advancing to second. So there's 1 out runner at first base. And the batter for Teurlings will be Nick Webb. Nolan throws to first. Once again, close play. Pitch from Nolan, misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled back off the bat of Webb, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw to first. Is not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Runner at first for the Rebels. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses outside. And it's 2 balls and a strike from Nolan. Runner takes off. Gaskin throws down. It won't be in time. Pitch was a ball. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. And runner at second base with 1 out. Here's the pitch from Nolan to Webb. Misses inside, ball 4. And the Rebels will have runners at first and second with 1 out. Now the catcher, Cade Saunier, will bat for the Rebels with runners at first and second, 1 out. Ground ball, and it's a base hit in the left field. Judice Rounds, they're going to hold him at third as Goodo was quick to get to it. And the bases will be loaded. For the designated hitter, Landry. Bases loaded with 1 out for the Rebels. Here's the first pitch from Nolan. It's lined to right field. Milligan over his head will go to the wall. 1 run will come home. Runner on his way to the plate. Here's the throw to Gaskin. It won't be in time. 2-run score for the Rebels, and it's 3-2. Ball kept carrying to right field. Got over Milligan's head. And the Rebels have put up 2 here in the bottom of the first. It's 3-2 Saints. Still 1 out. Runners on the corners for the Rebels. Showing bunt. Runner takes off to second base. There'll be no throw from Gaskin. Pitch missed low. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third now with 1 out.
Let's go!
Here's the 1-0 from Nolan. Shows bunt, misses inside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 from Nolan. Outside, 3 balls and no strikes from David Nolan. Infield in for the Saints. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Chopper is foul. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. One out, second and third for the Rebels. A full count to Dronette. Here's the pitch. Got him on the inside corner. A delayed reaction from the home plate umpire. But he calls him out on the fastball on the inside corner, and now there's 2 outs in the inning. Two down runners at second and third for the shortstop, Peyton Lejeune. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball towards second base. Aguilar takes it on the bounce. Over to Johnston. For out number 3. The Rebels score 2 in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the second inning. It's St. Louis 3 and Teurlings Catholic 2. You're listening to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Louisiana High School Athletic Association would like to thank Roma Pix Photography, the official photography of all LHSAA state events. For action shots and awards presentation photos of today's event, go to www.romapix.com. Also, special thanks to Lake Charles Toyota, where we know you by your name. Give Lake Charles Toyota a chance to earn your business. So leading it off for the Saints here at the top of the second inning is the right fielder, Gus Milligan. And I think we're in a TV commercial delay. Special thanks to ISC. ISC All Academic Scholar Athlete Program recognizes success on and off the field. Cox Sports Television, your home for televised high school sports in Louisiana. Fans make plans to attend the 2017 LHSCA All-Star Baseball Games at North Park in Denham Springs, May 19th and 20th. St. Louis Saint Julian Gonzalez will be participating in that game. Here's the first pitch to Milligan. It misses low. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Milligan swings and fouls it off. One ball, 1 strike to Milligan. Breaking ball falls in for a strike on the inside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 to Milligan. Swing and a miss, and Milligan will strike out for out number 1. One out, nobody on for Will Aguilar. Pitches up high, almost hits Aguilar. Here's the 1-0 to Aguilar. Swings and misses at the high fastball, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One to Aguilar. Misses on the outside corner. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Top of the second, Saints lead it 3-2. Here's the 2-1. And inside corner is called a strike, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Aguilar, liner to the second baseman for the out. So 2 outs, nobody on for the third baseman, Jeremiah Caesar. First pitch to Caesar misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Caesar fouls it back. And the count is 1-1. A ball and a strike to Caesar. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Saints having trouble laying off the high fastball today. Here's the 1-2 to Caesar. Grounder is fouled down the right side towards the Saints dugout. One-two pitch. Caesar checks his swing. They're going to say he went. And he'll strike out for out number 3. No runs, no hits as the Saints go down in order in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. St. Louis 3 and Teurlings 2. Bottom of the second inning, Saints lead it 3-2. Kanan Dodge is first up for the Rebels. And the first pitch from Nolan misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Outside corner is called a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike from Nolan. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Ground ball towards the third base side. Caesar to Johnston for out number 1. One out. Here's Doucette for the Rebels, and it's fouled back. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch misses off the outside corner, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike from Nolan. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses high. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two-1 is grounded towards Caesar. Caesar backhands it across the diamond to Johnston. For out number 2. Two down, nobody on for the Rebels. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss by Cantrell. No balls and a strike from Nolan. Here's the pitch. Inside, misses low, and it's 1-1. One ball and 1 strike from Nolan. Gets his signal. Pitches just off the inside corner, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1, fly ball center field. Gonzalez going back near the wall. It's off the top of the wall. Cantrell's on his way to third base as the ball rolls away from Gonzalez. He'll get it in. There'll be a triple for Cantrell. Ball just kept carrying. Hit off the high part of the wall. And dead away center field. So 2 outs, a runner at third. It's Hayden Judice for the Rebels. And first pitch from Nolan misses outside. Gaskin does a good job of blocking it up. Keep it from going to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes from Nolan. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. And it's popped up towards the infield. Aguilar calls it, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. Rebels strand a runner at third. We'll go to the third inning. It's St. Louis 3 and Teurlings Catholic 2.
Mr. Kent, he did that first.
First he did that, then on the second play he was going, no.
Cameron Fontenot will lead it off here in the top of the third inning. First pitch is a strike. It's no balls and one strike to Fontenot. The 0-1 misses outside, and it's 1-1. Fontenot hits it high in the air towards foul territory. Third baseman going over, but it'll get out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Fontenot. Breaking ball misses low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the corner, he'll head to second base. He's going to come to third as he had trouble getting to it to throw to third, and Fontenot slides in safe for a triple. Fontenot right down the right field line, ball rattled around in the corner. He rounded second, headed to third. The throw was late. Nobody out. Saints have a runner at third base for the left fielder, Kyle Goodo. First pitch to Goodo is outside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 to Goodo, misses low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody out, Fontenot at third after the triple. Here's the pitch. Goodo grounded back towards the middle. Shortstop was playing up. They'll throw to first. Fontenot has to stay at third, 1 out. Infield is in for Teurlings. And Goodo couldn't get it past the shortstop. So now with 1 out, I'll bring up the center fielder, Julian Gonzalez. Gonzalez swings at the first pitch, a blooper towards the third baseman, and he'll catch it in foul territory as it was off the handle. And now there's 2 outs. Pitch just handcuffed Gonzalez. Off the handle, the soft blooper towards the third baseman. So here's Logan Gray with 2 down and Fontenot at third. Gray swings at the first pitch, blooper to center field. It'll fall. And Fontenot will score to make it 4-2 Saints. Bloop single to Gray, scores Fontenot, and Saints lead it 4-2. Up to bat for St. Louis is Mark Johnston. 3-run homer in the first to get the Saints on the board. First pitch to Johnson is a breaking ball low. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Saints up 4-2 here in the top of the third. Breaking ball to Johnson misses low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 3-0. Fastball misses low and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Cantrell pitching away from the plate. Doesn't want to give Johnston anything to hit. Here's the 3-0. Curveball misses outside. Ball 4. And Saints will have runners at first and second for the catcher, Clay Gaskin. Two down, runners at first and second, and the catcher Clay Gaskin at the plate. First pitch to Gaskin, he drives it to left field, right at the left fielder. He'll make the catch for the out. Well hit ball by Gaskin, drives it straight to the left fielder for the third out. Saints pick up a run after the Fontenot triple. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's St. Louis 4 and Teurlings 2.
Yeah, but that can't be all DJ.
Bottom of the third inning, and Nick Webb up to bat for Teurlings. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off down the left side. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Saints lead it 4-2 here in the bottom of the third inning. 3-run home run by Mark Johnston in the first. A triple by Cameron Fontenot in the third. And a base hit by Logan Gray to score. 0-1 to Webb. Line drive towards Aguilar. Aguilar knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first. And he's safe. safe call at first. The dying line drive towards Aguilar. Aguilar had to dive forward, was able to knock it down in front of him. Got up, fired it to Johnston, but not in time as Webb runs well for Teurlings. It'll be ruled an error on Aguilar. Kate Saunier will be the batter with nobody out, and a runner at first for Teurlings. Nolan working on Webb at first base. Runner takes off. Breaking ball inside. Here's the throw, and it's not in time. Stolen base for Webb. Close play down at second on the breaking ball. Could have been a fastball. Gaskin may have had him on the caught stealing. So runner at second with nobody out. 1 ball and no strikes now to Saunier. Breaking ball misses high to Saunier, and it's 2 balls and no strikes from Nolan. The 2-0 pitch is sliced foul down the right side. And the count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at second for Teurlings. Saints lead it 4-2 here in the bottom of the third. Here's the 2-1 from Nolan. Fastball misses low. It's 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1, grounder towards third. Caesar in foul territory. Scoreboard has 2-2. It's 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now they got it right. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Saunier. Pitch from Nolan. Breaking ball gets him on the corner. And the strikeout for out number 1. With 1 out, here's the designated hitter, Hunter Landry. First pitch from Nolan misses high and outside, a ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch, foul back. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Landry. 1 out, runner at second base for Teurlings. Swing and a miss on the fastball. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes from Nolan. Runner takes off and it's fouled back. Count will remain 1-2. Nolan looks back to second base. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second. Here's the pitch from Nolan. Breaking ball, it's driven to left center field deep. And that'll be down off the wall. One run will come home. Runner at second base for Teurlings, and it's 4-3 Saints. And a timeout as Coach Mouton will head out to talk to Nolan. The LHSAA thanks the All-State Sugar Bowl for sponsoring all LHSAA state championship events, trophies, and awards. For over 80 years, the Sugar Bowl has been preserving the past and ensuring the future of amateur sports in Louisiana. Thanks to the New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans, proud sponsors of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association. So one out runner at second base for Teurlings. That'll bring up Dronette. First pitch misses high for a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Kaylin Dronette, third baseman for Teurlings. And the pitch misses high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. (2-0) from Nolan. And it's high once again. 3 balls and no strikes. (3-0) pitch, high for ball 4. 4-pitch walk for David Nolan, and Teurlings will have runners at first and second with 1 out. Up to bat for Teurlings is the shortstop, Peyton Lejeune. First pitch from Nolan is in for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Saints lead it 4-3 here in the bottom of the third. Each team with a run here in the third inning. Runners at first and second for Teurlings with 1 out. 0-1 from Nolan, and that'll hit Lejeune. That'll load the bases for Teurlings with 1 out. Second baseman Kanan Dodge will be the batter. As Coach Collins heads out to the mound, he's going to make a pitching change here in the third. He'll go to Cameron Fontenot. So pitching change for the Saints as Cameron Fontenot will come in from his shortstop position. Looks like Aguilar will move over to short and JT Peliquin will go to second base. We'll be right back. Bases loaded, 1 out for Teurlings. New pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for St. Louis, Cameron moves around. Aguilar is shortstop. JT Pelton is second.
Here we go. New pitcher is Cameron Fontenot. Bases are loaded for Teurlings with 1 out. First pitch from Fontenot is a strike to Dodge with snowballs and 1 strike. Aguilar is at second base. Aguilar moves over to shortstop, and JT Pelican takes over at second. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside corner for a strike, and it's no balls and 2 strikes from Fontenot. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for Fontenot for out number 2. Here's the left fielder Doucette for Teurlings with 2 down and the bases loaded. First pitch from Fontenot misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. One ball, no strikes from Fontenot. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is fouled away, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 down, and the bases are loaded for Teurlings. Saints lead it 4-3 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Chopper is fouled down the left side. There's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs for Teurlings. And timeout called by Doucette, the batter, for Teurlings. Really? 2-2 from Fontenot. Here's the pitch, and it's popped up toward the infield. Fontenot over near the line, calls it, and makes the catch for out number 3. So Fontenot comes in, gets a strikeout and a pop-up to end the inning and end the threat for Teurlings. Teurlings leaves the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll head to the 4th inning. It's St. Louis 4 and Teurlings 3. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
for the St. Louis Saints. Number 9, Gus Milligan.
Top of the 4th inning, and the Saints lead it 4-3. Right fielder Gus Milligan will lead it off. First pitch to Milligan misses low from Cantrell, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. And Milligan with a base hit in the left field. So a leadoff base hit from Milligan. And Aguilar will be the batter for the Saints. First pitch to Will Aguilar, shows bunt, pulls it back, and the breaking ball drops in for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike again to Aguilar. That's no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 to Aguilar. Milligan at first with nobody out after the leadoff single. Here's the pitch. Aguilar, and Aguilar with a base hit to center field. 2 straight base hits for the Saints. And the Saints will have runners at first and second. With 1 out. And a timeout as the Teurlings team will get together and talk about it. We'll be right back after the meeting. Nobody out, runners at first and second for the Saints. And the third baseman, Jeremiah Caesar, is at the plate. Caesar bunts it down the third base side, and it'll roll foul. Teurlings had no play as Caesar put it in the perfect spot, but the ball just trickles foul at the very last second, and it's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike to Caesar. Milligan at second, Aguilar at first after singles by each. Here's the pitch, shows bunt, pulls it back, it misses low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One to Caesar. And it's called a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Caesar thought it was a ball, pulled back on the bunt attempt. And it's called a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caesar now. Let's see if the bunt is still on or if Caesar will swing away. First baseman still way up. Caesar shows bunt with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he bunts it towards the pitcher. Pitcher grabs it in the air. Throw back to second. Double them off. 2 down. The one thing you can't do on that bunt is put it up in the air. Caesar got the bat under it. Pitcher was able to grab it and double off Milligan at second base. And now there's 2 outs in the inning. The runner at first for Cameron Fontenot. Here's Fontenot with 2 down. First pitch is high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Fontenot calls timeout. Fontenot steps out of the box. It's 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs with Aguilar at first. And the pitch to Fontenot is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. One pitch is low and away. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 to Fontenot. 2 down, runner at first. Saints lead at 4-3 here in the top of the 4th. Outside, and it's 3-1. Three-1 to Fontenot. Aguilar takes off. The pitch is in. It's ball 4. I didn't see a call from home plate. Yes, ball 4. Ball 4. As Fontenot will head down to first base. The runners at first and second now for Kyle Goodo. 2 down. First pitch to Goodo is in for a strike, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Aguilar at second, Fontenot at first. 2 down. Pitch misses outside, gets over the catcher's head. Runners advance to second, third. Pitch was high. Catcher looked like he didn't see it as it flew right by him. He turned around and chased it to the wall, but the runners advanced. The 1 ball, 1 strike to Goodo. Aguilar at third, Fontenot at second now for the Saints. Here's the 1-1 to Goodo. Popped it up towards the right side. Center fielder coming in. Now he goes back. Oh, and makes the catch. The Saints strand 2 on 2 hits. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th at St. Louis 4 and Teurlings 3. You're listening to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
I mean, I'm glad. The other one went quick. Come on, Clay!
So here we go in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch from Fontenot misses high. That's 1 ball, no strikes. Fans not pleased with the call. It's 4-3 here in the bottom of the fourth. Saints lead it over Teurlings Catholic. Cantrell leading it off. He hits it high down the left side and out of play. One to Cantrell. Pitch misses high and outside. It's 2 balls and a strike. High ball hit towards the right side. Milligan going back near the wall. And that's a home run for Cantrell. Cantrell ties it up with a solo home run here in the bottom of the fourth, and it's 4-4. Wind blowing out to right field. Cantrell hit it a mile in the air, and it just carried on out over the wall in right. So it's 4-4. As Teurlings has tied it up here in the bottom of the fourth. Up next for the Rebels is Hayden Judice.
Number 27, Hayden Judice.
First pitch from Fontenot misses low, and the crowd once again expresses their displeasure. 1 ball, no strikes from Fontenot. Ground ball towards middle. Aguilar deep in the hole, spins and throws, and not in time. First base umpire took a long time to make that call. Aguilar had it deep in the hole near the center field grass. Had the 360 and throw it to first. Fired it over there, close play. But the call is safe. So nobody out runner at first for Nick Webb. Fontenot throws over to first a couple times to keep Judice close to the base. High and outside, it's 1 ball, no strikes to Webb. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Fontenot throws to first one more time. 1-1 for Fontenot. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Fontenot. Slice down the right side, left side, foul. One ball, 2 strikes from Fontenot. Nobody out. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. Inside corner is called a strike 3. And there's 1 out in the inning. Webb strikes out for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Cade Saunier. First pitch misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Gaskin thought about firing it down to first base. 1-0 from Fontenot. Ground ball towards shortstop. Aguilar bobbles it. He'll have no play. Aguilar might have gotten a little hurry there trying to make the play at second for the double play. Couldn't hang on to it. That'll be charged an error, and there'll be runners at first and second for Teurlings with 1 out. And the designated hitter, Hunter Landry. Bottom of the 4th, it's 4-4. Runners at first and second with 1 out. High fly ball towards left center field. Gonzalez gets under it. He'll make the catch. Runner will have to hold and will not tag. There'll be 2 outs in the inning. Two down runners at first and second. Here's the third baseman, Cade Dronette, for the Rebels. First pitch is fouled back. It's no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Gaskin heads out to the mound to talk to Fontenot right quick. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down runners at first and second for the Rebels. Game is tied at 4 here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Fontenot strikes him out to end the inning. Rebels pick up a run in the bottom of the 4th on the solo home run by Cantrell. We'll head to the 5th inning, all tied at 4. You're listening to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Welcome back to the Division II State Championship game between Teurlings and St. Louis Catholic, all tied at 4 here in the top of the 5th. And here's Julian Gonzalez to lead it off. First pitch misses high to Gonzalez. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Breaking balls in the dirt. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Gonzalez. Outside, and it's 3-0. To Gonzalez, and Cantrell walks him. Saints will have their leadoff runner at first base for Logan Gray. Logan Gray 1 for 1, 1 RBI and 1 run scored. First pitch to Gray is in for a strike, and it's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike to Gray. Gonzalez at first with nobody out here in the 5th. Gonzalez takes off, throw down, and it won't be in time. Oh, they're going to call Gonzalez out. They said he slid past the base, and he gets tagged out at second. Got there in plenty of time. Looked like he was able to hold on from my angle. Umpire right on top of it says he slid past it, and Gonzalez is tagged out for out number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gray now. Tough break as Gonzalez easily had that bag stolen. Gray fouls it back out of play, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes to Gray, and Gray calls timeout as Cantrell was taking a long time getting his signals. Here's the windup from Cantrell. Gray with a chopper towards the left side. It'll twist foul. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 to Gray. And Gray strikes out for out number 2. Two down, nobody on for Mark Johnson. First pitch, swing and a miss. And it's no balls and a strike to Johnston. Breaking ball outside. Johnson foul tips it, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 to Johnston. Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball to Johnston's in the dirt. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Johnston. And time is called. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss to end the inning. Johnson strikes out. Caught stealing. In the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, all tied at 4.
It's a shame we can't show that to the umps.
Go to the bottom of the 5th, all tied at 4. And Hayden Lejeune leads it off, and he'll hit up the base hit past JT Pelican diving for it. And a leadoff single for Lejeune. Nobody out and runner at first for Kanan Dodge of the Rebels. Showing bunt, bunts it down the right side, foul. There's no balls and 1 strike. One from Fontenot. Showing bunt once again. Misses inside. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. There's the 1-1. Bunted down the middle. Caesar has it. It's going to throw to first in time for out number 1. Runner advances to second base on the sacrifice bunt.
Number 10, Max Doucette.
Now Doucette will bat with 1 out and runner at second base. First pitch, and they're going to say it hit him. Barely hit him on the jersey from my angle, and he'll head down to first base on the hit by pitch. Runners at first and second.
Hayden Cantrell.
For the pitcher, Hayden Cantrell. Curveball is in for a strike from Fontenot. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. Gonzalez comes in, and he'll make the catch. Runners will have to hold up. And now there's 2 outs in the inning. Two outs for Hayden Judice. First pitch from Fontenot is fouled back, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 to Judice. Here's the pitch from Fontenot. Misses outside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, foul tip. Out of play. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 down. Runners at first and second for the Rebels.
That's the whole, the cowbell side.
Here's the 1-2. Just misses outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on for the Rebels with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul down the left side. Count will remain 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on for the Rebels. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Just misses outside, and the count is full. Close pitch on the curveball. Three balls, 2 strikes from Fontenot. Payoff pitch, runners take off. Loop toward the middle, JT Pelican will make the catch to end the inning. Teurlings strands 2 in the bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning, all tied up at 4. You're listening to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
No,
We head to the top of the 6th inning, and Clay Gaskin leads it off. First pitch to Gaskin misses high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. We're all tied up at 4 here in the Division II state championship game. 1 ball, no strikes to Gaskin. Cantrell deals. Gaskin swings and misses. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One to Gaskin. Outside corner is called a strike, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards the first base side. It'll be foul. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes to Gaskin. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gaskin will strike out swinging for out number 1. With 1 out, here's the right fielder, Gus Milligan. Milligan had the base hit to the left side last time, and they're shifting over that way. First pitch to Milligan misses low. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Left shortstop way over to the left side. Big hole towards the middle. Milligan, ground ball towards the right side. Second baseman has it. Throws to first in time for out number 2. So quickly 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up shortstop Will Aguilar. First pitch to Aguilar, outside corner is called a strike. And once again, fans do not like that call, as it appears to be near the opposite batter's box. Here's the 0-1, high and outside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One to Aguilar, 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses low, and it's 2 balls and a strike to Aguilar. Aguilar check swing, fouls it off. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Saints. And Aguilar's going to call timeout. Cantrell winds and throws. And Aguilar is going to be hit by the pitch once again. Aguilar leads the team with 18 hit by pitches this year. The dubious category, the one category you don't want to lead the team in. And somehow the ball finds Aguilar for the 18th time this season. Aguilar's down at first base, and Jeremiah Caesar will be the batter. Caesar swings at the first pitch and fouls it into the netting on the left side. It's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to deep center field. Center fielder over, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. No runs on no hits. We strand 1 at the top of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning, all tied at 4. Division II state championship on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
Let's start again.
My purse.
So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, all tied at 4. Nick Webb will lead it off for the Rebels. First pitch from Fontenot is a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike to Webb. Just misses off the outside corner on the changeup, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Fontenot. Inside, called a strike on the inside corner. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Fontenot. Ground ball towards the middle. Aguilar has it, throws, and it won't be in time. Slow roller. And Webb was able to beat it out in the middle. Webb didn't get a whole lot of the bat on it. Aguilar had to hurry and wasn't able to get the speedy Webb at first base. And here's Saunier with nobody out and Webb at first base. Fontenot throws to first and Webb has to get back. Bunt by Saunier, Fontenot to it, throws to first in time for the out. Webb advances to second base on the sacrifice bunt. There's 1 out in the inning. And with 1 out, the designated hitter, Hunter Landry, will be at the plate for the Rebels. And they're going to put him on. Intentional walk to pitch to the third baseman, Dronette. Sets up the force at third base. So 1 out, runners at first and second. Here's the pitch from Fontenot. Curveball misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Line base hit into left field. Runner rounds third. He's going to come home. There's the throw to the plate. It's offline. Run will score. And Teurlings has the lead at 5-4. RBI single for Dronette gives Teurlings the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And now with 1 out, Teurlings has runners at second and third. Infield moves in for the Saints. Dronette shows bunt, pitch misses high. I'm sorry, that's Lejeune at the plate, Peyton Lejeune. 1 ball, no strikes to Lejeune. Shows bunt again, bunts it down the first base side, foul. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Teurlings looking to go safety squeeze on the bunt. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Here's the bunt again by Lejeune, misses high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike, 1 out, runners at second and third. Infield in for the Saints, showing bunt, and bunts it foul. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Lejeune. One run home for Teurlings in the bottom of the 6th, and the Rebels have a 5-4 lead. Have runners at second and third with 1 out. Infield in for the Saints. Here's the pitch, swung on, base hit to center field, pass is pulled up infield. 1 run is home. Here comes the second run to the plate, throws off line. 2 RBIs for Lejeune, and the Rebels lead it 7-4. 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Rebels have the lead by 3, 7-4. There's 1 out and a runner at first. One out runner at first for the Rebels. First pitch is fouled off. And it's no balls and a strike. The 0-1 will hit Doucette. I'm sorry, that was Dodge. Rebels have runners at first and second with 1 out for Doucette. Saints trail at 7-4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Rebels have scored 3 in the inning and have runners at first and second with 1 out. Showing bunt, bunts it back towards Fontenot. Fontenot will throw it to first in time for out number 2. Runners advance to second and third. Back to the top of the order, and Hayden Cantrell for the Rebels. First pitch misses high. It's 1 ball, no strikes. ball and no strikes, 2 down, runners at second and third for the Rebels. Teurlings leads at 7-4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. One for Fontenot, 2 down. Runners at second, third. Here's the pitch, and it's a base hit for left field. 1 run is in. They'll hold them up at third. 4 runs in the inning, and Teurlings leads it 8-4. Gaskin goes out to talk to Fontenot. It's 2 down. Rebels have runners on the corners. Lead it 8-4 here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Fontenot catches the outside corner, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Pitch is fouled out to the right side by Judice. It's no balls and 2 strikes.
He fouled it out on the other field.
No balls, 2 strikes to Judice. Pitch is high, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Runner takes off, swung on and fouled. It stays 1-2. Dodge at third, Cantrell at first. Judice at the plate with 2 down. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Cameron Fontenot. Here's the pitch. Blooper towards the right side, and that'll fall in for a base hit. 1 run is home, and it's 5 runs in the inning. It's 9-4 Teurlings. Teurlings with 5 runs on 5 hits and a hit by pitch in this inning. They'll have runners at first and third for Nick Webb. Game was tied at 4 coming to the 6th. And Teurlings has 5 in the bottom of the inning. First pitch to Webb misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 5 runs, 5 hits, no Saints errors in the inning. Rebels just hitting the ball. Inside corner is called a strike. Judice heads down to second base on the pitch. And it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike with 2 down. There's the pitch, swing and a miss by Webb on the changeup, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And a base hit into right field. One run is home. Here comes the second run. 2 more for the Rebels. And it's 11-4 Teurlings. 6 hits in the inning now for the Rebels. And timeout as Coach Collins will head out to the mound and talk with Fontenot. Be a pitching change for the Saints as Gage Navarre will come in and take over for Fontenot. There's 2 outs, and it's 11-4 Rebels. Rebels with 7 runs in the bottom of the 6th on 6 hits, a hit by pitch, and no Saints errors.
New pitcher from St. Louis, Gage Navarre.
Now pitching for the Saints is the senior Gage Navarre. There's 2 outs and a runner at first for the Rebels. And Cade Saunier, he is the batter. First pitch from Navarre is a curveball, misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch misses outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes now from Navarre. Runner takes off. High fly ball towards left field. Goodo going back, and he'll make the catch in front of the warning track to end the inning. So the Rebels score 7 runs on 6 hits, a hit by pitch, and no Saints errors. We'll head to the top of the 7th. It's Teurlings 11 and St. Louis 4. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Saints trail it 11-4. And the top of the order is up for the Saints. And Cameron Fontenot. First pitch misses high and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Strike called on the outside corner to Fontenot, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Fontenot. Fontenot with a base hit in the left field to get it started for the Saints. Runner at first for the left fielder, Kyle Goodo. Goodo hits the first pitch up the middle, shortstop to second baseman over to first, in time for the double play. Teurlings turns the double play, and there's 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up the center fielder, senior Julian Gonzalez. Gonzalez swings at the first pitch, and a diving shortstop. It'll be a base hit for Gonzalez. Shortstop was able to dive and knock it down, but had no play. And the Saints with 2 outs will have a runner at first base for Logan Gray. First pitch to Gray misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Gray with a ground ball towards the shortstop, flips it to second, and that's your ball game. Teurlings Catholic defeats St. Louis 11-4 in the state championship game. Saints end the season at 24-15 in a team that battled through injuries, a 3-week flu bug that went through the entire team and coaching staff. Battled past it to get all the way to the finals, just to come up short. The Rebels, in a tie ball game, scored 7 runs on 6 hits and no St. Louis errors in the 6th to win it. And that'll do it for the season for these Saints players. We want to thank our seniors who gave 4 years. Also thanks to the fans. There's probably close to 500 Saints fans here. Stands are filled all the way down the first base side. Everyone listening at home, thank you for a great year. We'll be back in the fall for football on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. We'll see you then, and we'll be back for baseball in the spring. So for Coach Collins and the rest of the coaching staff and the St. Louis players, I'm Ken Ortego. Happy to bring it to you all season long. We'll be back next year. Your St. Louis Saints runners-up in Division II. Final score from Sulphur and the state championship game, Teurlings 11 and St. Louis 4. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next season.